The good news is that it would appear that the cases in Northeast Ohio may have plateaued.
But Governor Mike DeWine tells News 5 those cases are not yet declining, and the burden being placed on hospitals and emergency workers is real. So by tomorrow morning, 2,200 members of the National Guard will be in hospitals and at testing sites around the state to help ease that burden. The governor spoke with News 5's John Kosick about the latest on the record surge in cases and his message to school districts that have either gone remote or are thinking about it, don't.
Cleveland schools went virtual this week. They'll make a determination on next week and the next day or two based on the health data. Your advice to them?
Well, I think that's a mistake, frankly. I think schools, kids need to be in school, and if they're masked, if people are careful, we've demonstrated that the spread in schools is not great when kids are masked. And we've also found out, the difficulty that kids have when they're not in school. So I'm concerned if schools today are starting to close again. That would be, I think, in my opinion, a mistake. I think we should go back and look at what the pediatricians have told us. We should look at what the children's hospitals have told us. They have all said kids need to be safely in school.
The legislature took away your ability to issue health orders in March, overriding your veto. Safe to say, if they had not done that, would you have issued by this point a mask mandate for schools?
Well, I've strongly recommended, but more importantly, children's hospitals have strongly recommended that every school in the state, at least during the month of January, mandate masks. And we are seeing some of those go back to mandating masks. And I think it should be a realization that we're in a very difficult time. We are seeing more children in our hospitals than we have seen in the past. And frankly, our children's hospitals are very concerned about that. So strong recommendation, we're not going to mandate anything, but if the schools want to be able to stay open in January and be able to have bus drivers and be able to have teachers in the classroom and kids in seats, the safest way to do that, at least for the month of January when we're dealing with this Omicron surge, is for the kids to be masked.
And we did reach out to the Cleveland Metropolitan School District for their response to the governor. We have not heard back just yet.